Hey everybody, how you doing today? We are doing Resident Evil 4 Remake, Chapter 10.
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Ada?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Hey, Ada! Ada! Perfect.
Alright,
Same as ever.
so we are officially out of the cage. Let's see what new upgrades the merchant has for us. And we're gonna...
Some new items in stock. Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
We got the striker
Why
shotgun.
not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. Anything else I can help you with? What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate. You'll get some bang for your buck, I guarantee it.
So I'm gonna start off by selling
Valuables
my
won't do
rifle,
you much good in the grave.
my boot knife, because we're actually gonna get a rifle in this one. And then we will get rid of our handgun ammo. Just all the stuff we don't need.
Thank you. Well then, what can I do you for? Come back.
So if we want to look at the striker, or this right here, the base starting power is 6.40. The striker's base attack power starts at 9. It has higher precision, but it also does less damage. So if you want a better shotgun, I would say the striker is going to have more firepower than this ever will. But it's going to have like little to no precision.
Anytime. Welcome.
But since we haven't really invested a whole bunch into the riot gun, we can get rid of it.
A deal well struck.
So, striker, here we go.
You'll be shooting off some nasty fireworks in quick succession with that.
And then I am also going to do a tune-up if we can. So I can increase the power one more time, which I'm not going to worry about that.
Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it see. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Dazzled, are you?
So I'm going to continue upgrading the Matilda,
No less.
and we will upgrade the striker later.
Got a selection of good, pleasant travels.
So let's go get our brand new rifle. We inherit the bunch of keys from Ashley. Beautiful. We got 2 treasures right off the bat. Okay, we got the Merciless Knight, which is down here. We're going to open this door first. And as you may see right there, that is the huge widespread of this, but there's also a camouflage enemy right there. So when we come back, we'll deal with those. We're going back through the area that Ashley was in, because now we have the knights, and each one of them has a spinel. And actually, the knights can be quite tough. Where are you? Okay, there's pest control.
Yes.
There's also a quest down here, so that was the final rat for that. Okay, so we got 60 shots. So we can go straight down in the basement, or we can go over here. Either way, we're going to go both ways. It's just a matter of which area you want to do first. You can already hear the knights kind of running around. So they should come to us. Unless they're stuck. And there's the first one. So the elevator is pretty much done. So we're gonna reload that. Reload this. Just lots of damage. We'll get them out of their we'll get them out of their armor very quickly. So thanks to Ashley's efforts in the previous chapter, we have the room up here unlocked. So we can use the cube. And you want to find the side with two sides. That looks about right. And we got a new toy. A CQBR. That's why I sold my regular bolt action rifle. This one is a lot more potent. And it can be equipped with a scope. I don't remember if there's one up the stairs or not. Might be, might not. And here is another treasure right here. And that one you just, looks like that's already lined up for us. Okay, so we got the Lynx statue. You may remember this is where Ashley came up here and saved us. So there's the dude right there at the key. We can go ahead and kick that shortcut down. So if for some reason you want to come back up here, then you can. So obviously we can't take the elevator that way, we're going to have to go the other direction because it is broken. But we are going to also do a second quest down here. And there is one heck of a night down here. So I'm actually going to use this because it's way stronger than the TMP. It has the old iron sights without the scope, but with the scope, now this bad boy here is our target. You see, he is alive now.
Time to get medieval on your asses. Come on.
Okay, we got that one. As you can see, it's kind of hard to shoot because of the smoke. But it is super powerful, actually. And I don't think we can actually do anything about this here. No, they're not going to break. We might be able to go back there. I don't know why you would want to, but I've never actually tried going back before. Nah, I just... Okay, but yeah, that Gold Knight was... I don't even know how he came through because he was stuck to the wall right there. So, but that is one of the super version of the Knight. He is way stronger than the others, and he does more damage, takes more to kill. But we're done with down here now. Got a new gun, completed 2 quests. Let's go turn them into the merchant, and then we will move on. Yes, so we can just leave. Yep. And we're done in here. So let's go turn in those quests real quick.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? Good stuff, mate. Nice work. What can I interest you in?
So we're up to 40 spinels.
Come back anytime.
So if we wanted to buy the silver exclusive upgrade ticket. Sorry, my words are not working with my brain today. If we wanted to buy the silver exclusive upgrade ticket with the spinels, we could. As I mentioned before, you can kind of see there's stuff hanging from the ceiling. And you can see this gun is absolutely just a powerhouse for these guys. Apologize for the language. So this is a shortcut door. We won't be able to open that. You have to jump the rail. If you shoot these guys in the air, then they just kind of drop off and they insta die, but you cannot collect the loot. But I am okay with that. There's a first aid spray here. That is always welcome. Some reading over here. Okay, now this next area is kind of crazy. You may recognize this area from the original. And it is the insect room. Normally the giant nest would be hanging here, but they took that out, thank goodness. Waiting to hear the wings. There they are. A whole bunch of them.
Wow, Ramon, you are really slacking on your pest control.
So we're just going to let them come to us. But they can offer some pretty good treasure, actually. A lot of times they just hide and camouflage themselves, and they don't really do much. But if they're on the ground, they become incredibly fast. So just take it nice and slow. Let them come over the railing. Like I said, if they drop down in the hole, then they are just going to disappear and you don't get the loot. One's going to come around the corner. That's a scripted one. They can drop some pretty good loot sometimes. We're going to kind of work our way backwards. See, there's two right here, camouflaged. They just kind of look suspicious. There is a green herb right here if you need one. Okay.
This the way?
That is the way. Okay, but as long as you hear the music, you know enemies are around. So I like to do this the backwards way. So this is a shortcut. This will take you back to the other merchant. That's the way we came through. The guy that was hanging on the ceiling right here. See, there's the stairs we had to hop over. So that'll take you back to the merchant. So right around here, listen for footsteps and thuds. Now, he's either going to drop behind us or in front of us. But just be on the lookout. Sometimes they do sneak up behind you. Here is a merchant right here. It's locked from the other side. More will pop out right here. They're actually in the pit. So you can kind of see down here. Once we go for the treasure, a whole bunch are going to appear. got a ornate beetle. Okay. So where are you guys? I know you're here. So we're gonna climb up here. Okay, there's the red one. But sometimes those guys actually just come off the thing and then they try to get you. If he left treasure, we'll get it when we go back down. But that is the first lever. So he's on the other side. Looks like he dropped gunpowder maybe, or resources, but it's not a treasure. Those are the stairs we came down. These are the ones we need to go up. You see, that one was camouflaged. There will be more. There's always more. There's an urn down there too we could have smashed. Apparently it wants us to look right at the box to break it. So red one right there. There's going to be one in here to the left. Whole bunch.
Keep coming.
Here he comes. So as you see, they just keep showing up. But that's why I really like this rifle, is unupgraded. It is really just dealing with enemies. There might also be one to our left. That does happen a lot. See him right there? Okay, music is stopped for now. Do not forget the red herb. I mean, you can forget it if you want, but they're super hard to find. And open the second security door.
There we go.
Now, this next part is probably going to drive you insane if you've never done it before. So I'm going to go ahead and top off my health and increase it while we're here. And then I'm going to send this to storage. Okay. Beautiful.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy, not much of a knight, are you? Your princess is a spirited individual. I must say, she gave us a considerable amount of trouble.
Okay, so Ramon taunts us, and he's actually just in there. There's the throne room up there.
There's gotta
So,
be a way to lower that drawbridge.
as you can guess, as the hanging thingies. But that's not the only one. Okay, and there's the drawbridge. Okay, so this room is either going to be really good for you or really bad. I'm gonna say it might be bad, might be good. So, okay, you saw two of the Gyarados, right? So, yeah, they operate on sound. So if we fire a gun, they're gonna know right where we're at. But we gotta kind of fight back. So let's go towards them and try to parry them. Oh, he messed up my day. Alright, so as you can see, they have no idea where we're at yet. I want to say I wish it was that easy. Uh, ow. Okay, got rid of that one. So a lot of people just like to rush in and just make a lot of noise and just kill everything they can. I think the opposite is in order. So if you need to heal, just go ahead and heal. We're gonna get more than enough. So that bell is gonna draw them, and they hate that bell. So as you can see, enemies aren't gonna really stop. They're almost free. Now they're free. Alright, he knows where we're at. So crouch down. Try to avoid them at all costs. So they destroyed the first bell. So there's a few more. There's one over here that we can hit, and then there's another one in this corner. So let's launch them at that corner first. So they really hate sound. First one down. And get out of the way. He can kill the enemies for you. So, if he wants to, let him. See, they're dead. So there's another bell directly behind him. Or you could do the knife stealth. And that's fine too. If you have the unbreakable knife. A bit riskier on this guy, but...
Gotcha.
Here he comes. See, that other guy's a Plaga. But he can hear us running, so... I definitely don't want to deal with that Plaga, though. But I think the enemies do just keep coming until you kill the dude. See, there's another bell right there. If that Plaga will get out of the way. He's dead too. So yeah, I was not expecting that Plaga to be in the room, but the treasure you need is the unicorn horns. But any noise that you make in this room is going to draw the attention of those guys. So you just got to kind of sneak around and get creative with how to kill your enemies. So the other guy has the other unicorn horn. But there's multiple bells. That boot knife just hanging there in the air. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff. There's the explosive mine darts. I could discard that. Okay. But as you can see, we also have bolts. So it's not really going to matter all that much. Place your unicorn horns. You can use a rocket launcher at the beginning too and kill both of them. That's a valid option as well. But we hear Ashley.
Ashley,
Leon, stop! No, don't come any closer!
are you hurt?
Watch out!
Please, do continue. Do not resist, my dear. It serves only to make you suffer all the worse.
Please, please!
You sick!
Aquí nos despedimos, señor Kennedy.
Hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
So we couldn't really see it through her armor, but that liquid is...
Gave up the ghost, huh?
That liquid there is the, what progresses the... progresses the Plaga. So that rapidly sped up, that rapidly sped up. I think that might almost be a dinosaur. The progress of the Plaga, so now she does not have much time left at all. That's the same goo that was in that room that we had to We had to get the crank and raise all those platforms.
Talk about sticking the landing.
These poor guys have been down here for so long. So this is an alert chain. There are enemies down here. There's fish down here too.
The hell?
Those invisible eyes could mean only one thing. No vistadors. So if the spikes don't get you, they will. And this is you can't really avoid the chains all that much. I think there's one or two you have to hit mandatory. But they will just pop up. You gotta kind of watch for the bubbles. So I like to put my back to the wall and watch for those glowing eyes. So, and you'll see like a trail just automatically like that light up. The problem is there's more than one of those down here. And then the fish are really hard to spot. But you'll see one drop right there. Okay, that one needed to die already. It's supposed to be here to ambush you once you drop down, because you can go that way or that way. But the striker is pretty powerful. Either way, you're going to get ambushed by one. You might even get ambushed by both. Because the second one might come around here. And you just gotta kind of watch out for those eyes. You see I also shot a fish. And there's another one behind me. If you invest in body armor, it is worth it. So we can use... I'm just going to drop this resource off. And then we'll pick up the fish. But you just have to be careful and look around. And try to spot the glowing eyes. As soon as you see them, light them up. There's another fish. So I am going to discard another thing. I'm going to get rid of these bolts. Okay, so here is the most valuable treasure in the game. Here's the first prisoner's note. So somebody stole the king's elegant crown. So this is the right way. If you would have went up the other set of stairs, you would have come to a set of bars, which is a dead end over here. But there's a yellow herb. And yes, we're going to combine that right now. You get another full heal. So I'm starting to be affected now by the Plaga. These rats are not part of anything, but you can still kill them if you want. Another red herb. That beautiful. So if you don't have a rocket launcher, I do recommend picking one up. You can hear the bats. There might be a treasure in here. Nope. Okay, so here is where the next Ramon Castellan statue is. So you're not going to be able to see it if you've already destroyed it, but it's going to be just hanging upside down right here. So you'll see the head up here, right across from the merchant cage.
Ooh, breaks over, I suppose.
Like, I want to know why the merchant never gets attacked.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for?
So the ornate beetle you can't upgrade.
I'll buy almost anything.
And then we are also going to get rid of our boot knife, our handgun ammo, rifle ammo.
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
I think that's about everything. Those are my herbs. We could sell the gunpowder
Ruby's all
and the
rubbish,
fish.
makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make. A deal well struck. Will that be pleasant travels?
So I think I have the rocket launcher here in storage. I do not. Okay. I actually never equipped these charms. But you go to your customized case and you can equip that. And this gold case increases the drop rate of pesetas, so you get even more gold. And this was a pre-order bonus, 30% handgun craft. If you bought the deluxe, you got the green herb one. But basically that makes sure we don't get screwed over on our sell value. Like if I want to sell,
I'll buy almost anything.
if I want to sell the red 9 or the Matilda, it means I'm not going to get screwed on the total. But as you see now that the price has doubled on the rhinoceros beetle, so now they sell for 20,000 a piece instead of 10. So I think that might just affect the rhinoceros beetle.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. We
So-
like our herbs, we do. Heal a man, kill a man, they do it all.
So I'm actually going to see if I can buy a rocket launcher. 50,000.
Where you gonna put this? Your pocket?
Yes, I am, and you are going to be surprised and awed when I do it. So I got this because
Not my place to say, really, but sometimes things are more interesting if you keep a level playing field, don't you find?
so he kind of mocks you for buying it, which
Well then,
I'm
come
fine.
back anytime.
So basically, I bought that because you may have seen my short about this, where I just like the Verdugo fight can be so much easier than it is. There's some more reading that tells you about the liquid nitrogen, and you can kill him with the pistol or any other weapon, but you are gonna burn through like every piece of ammo that you own if you do. So here's some more reading here. The the elevator's out. More reading there. That sets your that tells you how to turn on the backup power. But yeah, you are gonna burn through like every piece of your ammo.
These people are not right.
They've been performing experiments with the Plagas. And like I have shot him in the head over 100 times with the handgun, and he just does not think that he needs to um he needs to play by the rules, I should say, I guess. We'll just leave those. So hit this switch over here to open the shutter.
Fuck, not good.
So that is the liquid nitrogen system. So you see it's going to flash while it's recharging. So indeed, not good. Once it's ready, it's solid again. But you use that to freeze a monster named Verdugo. So we're going to go out this door. Okay, so he's above us now. So we'll have quick time events to dodge. And usually it'll just be circle for evade, but he almost looks like the alien, but with a few distinct differences. So there's a treasure. Thought there was a treasure in here. But you can just kind of hear him running around. Yeah, there's a treasure in there. How do we get in that room? I forget how we get in that room, actually. But there's a treasure in there. What did I miss? Is that in here? I honestly don't remember. Okay, but anyway, get ready to dodge. That might be something that opens afterwards. But there's another one right there. So we can just explore the arena real quick because we're not coming back. It's locked from that side. So yeah, I think it doesn't unlock until the fight. Or from the other side, which you can't access because the shutter's down. So I think that activates after the thing, because the shutter will open and then we can get the treasure. So we should get our first dodge here. But he's got like a xenomorph tail. But he's gonna try to attack us multiple times. So you can kind of hear him. Let's put our rocket launcher on the shortcut. Okay, got the tail. So once we restore the power, he'll drop down, which is over here. So as you can see, there is a thing right here, a frozen thing. I like to try to draw him here and make him come to my playing field.
You're Ramon's lapdog.
So hit the switch, get out of there, wrong way. And you can only rocket launcher him while he's frozen. So that's the easiest way to kill this guy. And we got the golden monocle. That's one of his treasures from when he was a human. So you do have to open this door manually. It shuts once he's in here. But you can freeze him and then run around the arena, and the elevator's on a timer. And you can just wait for the elevator to time out. But if you kill him, then it instantly goes. So you'll see the shutters are now open, and yeah, instantly. But if not, you have to wait. I don't know how much actual time has to pass, and then the elevator will show up, and then you don't actually have to beat him if you don't want to. But it is you don't get any treasure, as well as you get to take your time and explore the loot. I have killed him with the pistol, and it takes a lot. He's just a huge damage sponge. And it's just easier to take him out that way, I think. There was some resources I couldn't pick up a second ago. Okay, so we're gonna see a really cool cutscene here.
Pitiful little lamb.
Your suffering came in, just as it has from our newest daughter.
Who has joined us in communion,
And now she is of our flesh, of our blood. My faithful disciple will show her the path.
go now. Deliver to these vagrant children their salvation. As you wish.
I'll make it cheap for you.
So just when we thought we would never reunite with Luis, he shows up at the top of this elevator, and he has medicine that will stop the progression of the plagas and almost revert it. It won't cure it, but it'll slow it way down. And we are officially in the mines and the bug nest, so we will tackle that next time.